Handsome Jack here, remember me? My men kicked your bandit asses out of New Haven and killed your little pal Lilith. Ringing any bells? Anyway, I hear you and the rest of your little buddies have relocated to Sanctuary. Just wanted to congratulate ya. You've successfully delayed your death by a few months. I'm gonna be real busy mining iridium to charge that vault key I stole from your buddy Tanis, so you guys are gonna be low on my priority list for a while, so, ciao.
Freaking rats, man! I was this close to finding out what second base feels like. And also what second base is!
Sentry gun primed!
To die. Roland forcibly relocated me to Sanctuary for what he claimed was my safety, but the slackjaws who populate this city make my flesh scream. A young woman said hello to me today. I stared back at her, my mind screeching as I looked for a way to escape this unwanted interaction. As my face grew red with nauseous stress, a blood vessel popped in my nose and a jet of crimson shot out of my nostrils, splattering us both with blood. She screamed and ran away. As pleased as I was at the time, I think causing fountains of blood to shoot from my face would not be a viable long-term strategy for avoiding conversation.
That's right, let her mow you down! Yes, more of that! You're heating up, baby!
The same questions occurred to me today as I was pinning a disemboweled skag to my front door to dissuade others from approaching it. What does Jack want with the vault key? Was the key simply charging the entire time I possessed it before Jack crowbarred it from my bloody hands? Was it waiting to unleash its alien powers on Pandora to make Iridium appear from the very ground? Was it preparing itself to unlock even more alien ruins? I will delve deeper into this question after I soundproof the walls of my home, that I may be spared the incessant laughter and joviality of Sanctuary's citizens. I have uncovered legends of an ancient alien warrior. The legends tell of a magical key that can bring it back to life. If my hypotheses are correct, which they always are, the legends may be speaking of the vault key. Also, a young man told me I was pretty on my way back from the grocer's. My reaction was surprisingly tame. I only spent the next 3 hours dry heaving into a bucket.
Load that turret!
bandits!
Take him out! Grind him up!
Anyone can live. Have the courage to die.
Autogun deployed! What I'm told! Like that? Grenade! pressure! Target acquired. Say hello, sweetie. Take this!
Yesterday, I had a conversation with another human being. Granted, it was only a conversation inasmuch as my grunts of social terror could be taken as human speech, but Roland did not seem to mind. He asked me why Jack hasn't revived the warrior yet, if he has the key. I conveyed that the key needed to be charged by iridium, hence Jack's mining operations. He nodded and silently wiped the streams of my saliva from his face. I returned home, confused not only at his lack of disgust toward my behavior, but my lack of disgust toward him. For the first time, I felt as if I could actually live in Sanctuary. For the first time, I feel as if I might be okay.
Hey man, I think Roland wanted you to go check out the town of Overlook, see if you could help the people there or whatever. Them folks been cooped up in their houses ever since they got the shivers. Dollars to donuts, they could use your help.
Want to meet my girlfriend? kids for suckers. Catch a ride?
Hyperion suggests staying inside. The outdoors are dangerous and do not have cable.
I just ordered some serious merchandise from an arms dealer. Man's got to protect his business after all. I'm gonna need you to pick up the shipments quick as you can.
Hello. Given the skill with which you dispatched those robots, we of the town of Overlook thought you might give us a hand, so to speak. So, first item on the agenda, we're all dying of a brain disease. If you could get us 3 shipments of medication, we would live, which would allow me to keep paying you. Our medicine machine needs a new battery.
Welcome to
Please
Overlook.
climb the clock
We're
tower
so
ladder and
pleased
remove
to
the
see
clock's
you.
battery.
God damn it, some jackhole broke the clock tower! How the hell am I supposed to know what time it is now?
You found the battery. Plug it into our medicine machine and buy some skull shiver medication. Please. Once I find out who thought we needed a running clock more badly than we needed shiver medication, they will be thoroughly reprimanded.
A note to all Hyperion
Thank you, but we need 2 more medicine shipments. The next is carried by a traveling Hyperion requisition officer wandering the Highlands. Get the medicine from him. Without his guards, I'm sure the salesman will give you a good price for his medicine. I suggest killing them politely, if possible.
Ah, this scooter's catch a ride. Hit the gas and tear some ass. That sounds like I said you farted.
Welcome to Dr. Zed's Portable Clinic. What can I get for you?
Great. You're very efficient. I respect that. The last medicine shipment was being delivered by boat, but we lost contact. Find it, please. the medicine. Efficient. Very efficient. Now please distribute that medicine around town. I'd do it myself, but Hyperion doesn't like it when we leave our homes.
Screw you! You can bring me medicine all day. It don't make you less of a skag, sucker!
Appreciate it.
A note to all Hyperion custodial bots. Please shut down the grinder before attempting to clean its gears.
Sorry about Dave. He's a... we try not to talk to him. Return to me for your agreed-upon reward. If I had 10 people like you, this town would be running like clockwork. Now that our brains aren't going to rot from the inside, let's move on to point 2 on my agenda. Revolt. If we are to shake off Hyperion control, the town will need a shield like sanctuaries to protect it from moonshot blitzes. If you could donate some shields to the town, I could scavenge them and build us a shield.
Who needs a medical license when you got style?
Overlook has once again inched out Jackville.
Just
for
drop
fueling
whatever shields you no longer want into the grinder.
For the next week, the grinder will only be used for egregious felonies. Littering or profanity.
Just like that. A few more shields and I'll be able to build us a defense shield out of the parts. I was a computer engineer.
Someone to make us a big old sandwich, then we call you.
Your feedback is appreciated, David.
Hyperion suggests staying inside.
Y'all's just gonna blow yourselves up.
And do
Better
not
quit
hesitate.
now.
Thank you for your input, Dave. Overlook shield is finished, and I would very much like your help testing it. Head to the Hyperion outpost nearby and get to the mortar cannon on the launch pad.
Hey, Karima. You know what's even better than having a working shield? Not being a woman.
Oh my god, shut up, Dave.
sentry kill!
Who's that skag-sucking moron up by the cannon?
Please ignore Dave and aim the cannon 55 degrees port bound, 86 degrees skyloft. We'll need Overlook to sustain a direct hit from the mortar to test the shield. Now, fire the cannon.
Karima, don't feel bad, Jack. Husband of the grinder. Well, I'll bet you if you asked nicely.
Now, let's try that with the shield on.
Success.
Sentry gun prime!
Please fire the cannon again. Most efficient. The shield works. Overlook is safe and... no Dave. This is truly a happy day. Return to me at your earliest convenience.
Hyperion wishes to remind you that it could be much worse.
You know my favorite thing about Dave? He's dead.
You can always trust the gun at your side. See you soon.
it worked out. That arm must have belonged to a seamstress or something. You can tell from the metatarsus. Got them all. Just keep hustling. Not much time left before those go bad. Better hurry. Good hustle. Just put those babies in my P.O. box and we'll see if that arms dealer lives up to his reputation. Now those are some pristine limbs. Well done.
Hyperion wishes to remind you that it could be much worse.
If he ain't dead, I'll keep you that way. I'll patch you up whenever.
An old boyfriend of mine named Taggart was hired to wipe out the stalker population a while back. He also, adorably, tried to write a book about his adventures in the Highlands. You find the chapters of his book, and I'll plagiarize the living daylights out of them for mine. Win, 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 as they say. Nobody says that. I say it.
punched a stalker so hard it turned inside out. End of chapter 1.
It is a known fact that stalkers find echo recorders delicious. You'll likely find the rest of Taggart's chapters within piles of stalker defecation.
Turret, what would I do without you?
Chapter 2. Jack wasn't kidding. These stalker things are something. I pounded one right in the throat with my thumping hammer, just like Mom taught me. And it pretty much exploded. It made this hilarious noise like... Just kind of like that. I should make it my ringtone. Chapter 3. My boys found out the stalkers don't cloak so well once their shields are down. They get all panicky, start roaring to power up their friends. It's cute. I saw a huge stalker staring at our camp the other day. I decided to name her Henry, you know, after... Oh, hold on a second. Hey, Bob! No, I was just saying Chapter 4. It's Bob. I bring in her stalker friends to out my team's old special Mother's Day present that I had. Hell with it. I'm heading out there and I'm getting my Jack is telling this. This will be the best Mother's Day ever. You hear me, Henry? Chapter 3. The spiky bitch have to shoot. I just don't know what to do. No, get away! Henry! No, Henry, get back! No, Henry!
Hyperion is proud to announce the size of your bi-yearly medicine.
Suppose there's a lesson to be learned in all of this.
Congratulations.
He who attempts to fight nature will
bottle of aspirin.
get eaten. Much more poignant in my head. Apologies.
You can never be too well armed. Check back later to see. My new weapon of the day.
You listened to my notes, I assume. I would be upset were it not for the equally privacy-indifferent background check I ran on you before hiring you for this job. I hid the copious material I compiled after opening the vault those 5 long years ago. In a fit of spastic paranoia, I did not write down the locations to the information. Find it for me and be handsomely... Oh, were you expecting me to say handsomely rewarded? I've been relocated to Sanctuary against everyone's better judgment. Not my own, mind you. I never wanted to be here. I was perfectly content to live out my days in a non-standard living arrangement with 2 ceiling chairs I met at a bar fight. Oh, they're adorable. They barely speak any English. And if you have to ask what a ceiling chair is, I pity the life you've wasted. I should discuss the scroll-ophant in the room. The reason for my relocation was an elongated and systematically unpleasant torture at the hands of Jack's cronies. Roland and his well-defined pectoral muscles were kind enough to entrust the vault key with me after the awakening of the Destroyer, not to be confused with the Warrior. Seriously, those sound nothing alike. Oh, right, torture. I asked nicely on several occasions to take proper precautions against bacteria on the instruments, but it fell upon idiotic ears. As they cut into my flesh over and over, I would fade in and out of consciousness and whisper to the ceiling chairs that it was going to be okay. Clork was afraid at first. His 4 legs trembled against the cold ceiling, but he knew he had to be strong for me. Then they went to work on his brother, Philippe. I must go now. Philippe was so brave. He was so brave for me when the rotary saws began to ply his legs from his body. Clork cried out for his brother, even when one of the torturers inadvertently sat on him and muffled his cries.
Hello there,
The last thing Philippe said before he passed on to the great wooden beyond was, "I love you, Patty. I love you." And then he was gone. It's lonely here in Sanctuary. Sure, Clork prattles around on the ceiling, but it's hardly the same. Jack has taken so much from me. Jack has taken the only happiness I've ever had in his asinine quest for the Warrior and more power. Revenge is as pointless as music, but on this occasion, I will allow myself the revenge. I will allow myself to aid in his downfall. Mark my words, Jack. You're going to die.
The chronicles of my torture. I shall warm up some cold cocoa and listen to these again. Could be worse.
And they told me pirating Hyperion broadcast wouldn't pay.
And now for the latest edition of This Just In with Hunter Hellquist.
This is Hunter Hellquist, Hyperion Truth Broadcasting. The bandit hordes of Pandora suffered bitter defeat today, as their scum-infested town of Sanctuary was nearly destroyed.
Hands.